This is Monique Verhaar from the Netherlands. I do a lot of work with horses. When I'm treating a horse, I like to do it in his natural surroundings. So the horses I work on live in groups, large herds on a pasture. And I'm working on one of the horses, then most of the time the other horses are free to come and go as they like. But what I noticed is that a lot of horses who have been treated before with Quantum Touch want to have a bit of the energy as well. So they come along, hang over my shoulder, or just stand around us, make a little circle, because they want it too. They really, really like it. And the nice thing about working on a horse is 9 out of 10, or maybe 99 out of 100, will fall asleep. Their eyes close a bit, they go hanging comfortably, their lips will sink, and they will be completely relaxed. Horses tell us Quantum Touch works for them. One of the things I've noticed when you're working on a horse with Quantum Touch and he's growing accustomed to it, so you've been treating him for more than 1 or 2 times, they know exactly what they want. So you keep your hands on the same place. The horse will move around. Make sure that your hands are going to be in the position that he or she wants it to be. And that's very funny, because with humans you always ask them, where does it hurt? Where do you want my hands? But if you listen to an animal, he will tell you too, where he wants you to put your hands. They will tell you, but just in a different way. So make sure you pay attention on how the animal that you work on, a horse or a dog, if he moves, then you're sure you're going to be in the right position.
So how does it show you?
It shows by wiggling. It just moves around. It says like, oh, no. This is where I want you to be. And if your hands are there, he's going like, oh, no, you have to be right there. And he'll show you, absolutely. When we start working on a horse, we always like to say hello by showing him our hands with a bit of energy in it, so that he'll know who is going to work on him and what the intentions are, because that's what they feel. And if a horse is accustomed to you working on him and he knows how the energy feels in his body, when you're done, when he thinks you're done, he'll most of the time probably scratch his leg, and when you stop treating him, most of the time the horses that I've been working on turn their heads around and they like nudge you on the arm, like thank you. I really love that. One of the nice things on having a friend who breeds horses is that she calls you when the little foals are born. So Peter and I, what we like to do is to get in contact with the foal as young as we can, and then we just let them feel our hands and let them feel our energy, so then we'll know it won't be scared of us in another time. And the youngest foal we ever were working on was like, I think a week old, and had a very nasty eye infection, and she would just like stand there while I was treating her on the eye and would just be completely relaxed with it. It's such an advantage. If you teach them young, they'll know what's going on and they won't go away from it. What I really love about working on an animal is their reaction is so pure and so well meant. They cannot pretend that things have changed. They cannot pretend pain has gone. They will show you and they will know if things have changed and gone. And it's because of that that if you work a lot on animals, your self-awareness and your self-consciousness will grow, that you are working with something that is working. Because animals don't lie. They tell you if it works or not. Most of the times, when we're treating a horse or a dog or a cat or a canary for that matter, we try to figure out if the problem has been really solved once we are finished with working. Because on animals you cannot work for an hour. That's too long. They won't tolerate that amount of energy given to them. So you have to be ready in like 20-25 minutes on a horse, or 15 minutes on a dog, because that's enough. And the animal will tell you if it has been enough by scratching the ground, thanking you and saying this has been enough for today. But our experience has been over the last 3 years, I think, we're working on horses twice a week, that in like 70% of the time we've been able to solve a problem. And the other percentages that we cannot solve within a few times working on them are mainly things that are coming out of their DNA, that are genetic defects or extreme allergies. And that needs more work, but we can make those problems be more bearable.